Let this small circle represent $1 million. This is what 10 million looks like. This is 100 million. And this massive sphere is what $1 billion looks like. Now consider the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. His net worth is roughly 117 times that billion-dollar sphere. Then there's you. You are likely working a job tied to a university degree, watching your living expenses eat up your paycheck while student debt hangs over your head. Seeing that kind of extreme wealth makes the pursuit of money feel like a rigged game. It is easy to assume the billionaires of the world simply got lucky, cheated the system, or were born into massive inheritances. Data from the Wealth X report suggests a different reality. 68% of the world's ultra-wealthy, those with a net worth of 30 million or more, are entirely self-made. This shifts the responsibility away from external luck and toward a specific error in how most people understand money.
From a young age, society drills a specific two-dimensional formula into your head. It tells you that money is the salary earned from a job. The trap inside this equation is physical. Your salary is strictly dependent on the hours you put in, which makes your income a hostage to your time. You are trading a non-renewable resource for a fixed payout. Let's run the numbers. If you earn $20 an hour and work 40 hours a week, it takes nearly 24 years of continuous labor to gross a single $1 million. This is a best-case scenario that assumes you pay zero taxes and have zero living expenses for over 2 decades. It also ignores the reality of inflation, which will erode the value of that million long before you reach it. Under this standard equation, building significant wealth while you are young is mathematically impossible. You have traded your most precious years for an insignificant amount of paper. To bypass this trap, you have to accept a harsh rule. You are paid strictly in proportion to the perceived value you provide to the market. The market is simply people voting with their dollars. Look at this stadium. Pro football players earn millions because millions of consumers demand the entertainment they provide, paying to be part of the experience. Physical effort does not determine your pay. A cleaner can exhaust themselves for 8 hours a day and earn a fraction of what an accountant earns sitting behind a desk. This gap exists because of replaceability. Almost anyone can be trained to clean, but an accountant holds specialized knowledge that actively saves clients thousands of dollars. The market pays for the result, not the sweat. If you want to increase your income, stop trying to work harder. Your focus must shift toward increasing your perceived value and making your skills difficult to replace. The self-made wealthy prioritize one thing above all else. They look for problems. They understand that money is a byproduct of a solution. Profit is directly proportional to the size of the problem you solve.
$1 million problem yields $1 million return. $1 billion problem yields billions. Look at the scale of this Amazon warehouse. This infrastructure exists to solve a high-friction problem for millions of people, the inconvenience of physical shopping and slow shipping. Finding a lucrative problem requires listening to the market. Pay attention to what people complain about, what frustrates them, and what they describe as inconvenient. This is the first piece of the true wealth equation. Value is generated by locating a severe market frustration and engineering a solution that removes it. A solution is only profitable if you can deliver it without using your own time. If you have to be present to provide the value, you have just created another job. A yoga teacher charging $100 an hour is limited by the number of hours in a day. An online yoga course, however, is available to anyone, anywhere, 24 hours a day. This is scale. It is the ability for your solution to reach a massive audience without a proportional increase in your effort. Our new formula begins here. Wealth equals problem solved multiplied by scale. To manage this scale without burning out, you need automation. Systems and software allow the machine to run without your direct involvement. This is the completed equation. Real wealth comes from solving a high-value problem and scaling it infinitely, entirely detached from your time. Once a scalable solution is functioning, you reach the final phase of the journey, the acquisition. This is the moment you sell the business you built for a massive lump sum. Consider this corporate sign. When eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, Elon Musk received a $165 million payday. You can also choose to retain ownership.
By keeping the business, you allow your automated systems to generate passive income while you focus on other pursuits. Whether you sell the company or keep it, the result is the same. You have transferred wealth to yourself because your solution operates independently of your labor. This close-up of a dollar bill reveals a simple truth. You are looking at a social contract. Its value exists only because we collectively believe it does. Most people spend their lives chasing this paper as the final prize, but the wealthy see it as a proxy for the only resource that actually matters. Every hour you spend in a cubicle is an hour of your life traded away. Because time is strictly non-renewable, the real goal of scaling a business is to reclaim your own calendar. It is the transition from working for survival to working by choice. If you follow the standard equation, you are selling the most precious thing you own for the lowest possible price. You are letting your years slip away in a cycle of repetition, while waiting for a retirement you might not even be able to afford. Stop trading your life for a salary. Embrace the meaningful struggle of solving problems at scale, and eventually use that equation to buy back your time.